Good morning, everyone. I'm so happy to see you here again. So, how's everybody doing? What do you say? What did we learn last class? What? That's right. I'm doing great. I'm doing good. I'm fantastic. Good, that's right. That's what we learned last class. So, Miss Munoz will ask you, how are you doing? So you say, what? I'm good. I'm doing great. I'm fantastic. How was your weekend? I know you had a long weekend. How was your weekend? It was great. It was good. It was fantastic. It was awesome. So, what do you say? How was your weekend? It was good. It was great. It was fantastic. All right. So, John, how was your weekend? It was good. Sarah, how was your weekend? It was great. Someone in the back, let's see. James, how was your weekend? It was fantastic. All right. That's what I want to hear. All right. So I'm so happy to see everybody here. Let's see. So that was our review from last class. The questions and asking of questions and answering appropriately. All right. So how are you doing? How was your weekend? How do you answer? Someone asks you, how are you doing? I'm doing great. I'm doing good. I'm doing fantastic. How was your weekend? Oh, my weekend was great. My weekend was awesome. My weekend was fantastic. All right. Your homework, if you have not already turned in your homework when you came into class, please put it in the box right next to the door and Miss Munoz will give it to you next week. I should have your scores next week, so that should not be a problem. Let's see what else. So let's look at the other objectives and goals that we have for today. Today, we're going to learn about small talk. And we're going to discuss some expressions with small talk and look at some vocabulary using small talk. And then we're going to do a little group activity where you will have the opportunity to use small talk and come up with some ideas and topics of what small talk is. All right, so these are our goals for today. So let me ask you one thing. What is small talk? What is small talk? Can anybody answer that? What is small talk? People always talk about making small talk. Well, what is small talk? How do we build small talk? Can anybody take a guess? Let's see. Tony, what is small talk? What do you think small talk is? Mm-hmm. Okay, so something that is important. Okay, what else? Who else wants to give it a try? James, what is small talk? Okay, so something that can have value to it. Okay, good. So small talk is a way for us to build a much more meaningful conversation. Small talk are the little steps that we take to build a much more meaningful conversation. Well, what is meaningful? What is meaningful? Can somebody tell me what is meaningful? A conversation has to be meaningful. What is meaningful? Okay, can anybody take a guess? Okay, Tony? Okay, so meaningful means something that is relevant, something that has purpose to it. That's right. Meaningful is something that we can engage in when something is purposeful, it has value, it has importance, like John said. So when we talk about small talk, we're trying to build a much more meaningful conversation, a much more meaningful conversation. So that's our goal in making small talk. Whenever we engage in small talk, is because we want to make our conversations much deeper. Imagine if somebody just came up to you and said, what's the meaning of life? Well, first of all, that would be quite shocking, and I don't know if the person would be as engaging and wanting to speak to you. And second, I don't know if the person would want to be that friendly to you. So again, small talk are those little steps that we take to build a much more meaningful conversation. So here I have some examples of how you can build small talk. So let's look at some of these examples. The first one that is very common, the first one is family. Yes, we all love to talk about our families. We all love to talk about our families. We always have some type of story to say about our families. So whenever, if you've just met your new English speaking friend or your new foreigner friend, yeah, you can ask them questions about their family, and you can speak about your family here in Taiwan. You can, or your English speaking friend can tell you about their family back in America. I know I love to talk about my family. I would love to learn about families in Taiwan. What are they like? So family is a good way to build small talk. Let's look at the next one. What do you guys think the next one is? What do you think is in my hand right now? That's right. I heard it. It is food. Food is so popular, especially when you're building small talk. When you're talking about food in restaurants, people absolutely love food, especially the unhealthy type of food, but we should be eating healthier. What is your favorite food? What's your favorite food? Raise your hand and tell me your favorite foods. Pizza, hamburgers, that's right. Potato chips, all the stuff that we love. Pastas, all of that. I love pasta and I love the food here in Taiwan. So, whenever you're building small talk, good topic of discussion, food. We all love to talk about food in restaurants. The next one, what do you guys think I have in my hand here? That's right, hobbies. Hobbies. So you just met your new